Hello and welcome back to AirTac Hunting. We're out here again in extreme wind conditions and we're going to shoot them down with heavy slugs again because that's the only option we have. So sit back and enjoy. It is that time of the year again when the grain fields are ready to be harvested, and that means a lot of food for the pigeons. This attracts thousands of them, and we decided to see if we can take a few down, even though we knew it's not going to be easy. We quickly got the gun set up and took aim at the first shot. There goes the first one on 60 meters, so we've got a heavy crosswind, but we can deal with that. This one got hit so hard by a fat bastard that the momentum took him right off the roof. Because we are shooting in an open field or open area, it is important to attract the other pigeons by using the dead ones you just shot as decoys. Pigeons like to flock together and it makes the next opportunity so much easier. That was a solid impact, but unfortunately for Tillman a little low and to the left, but he does go down in a few seconds and we went to collect him as well. We decided to take both pigeons and set them up down on the ground, hoping to attract more of them. We then waited a while but had no luck, and then I spotted a few landing in a nearby tree. Ooh, got him. 160 meters, I think he's down. Awesome. I could barely spot him through all the branches in front of me, but I knew the trajectory would take the slug over them. In the end it wasn't the best impact, but he did go down as well. Another one came and sat down soon afterwards, and this time it was the 800mm turn. Yeah. He's down 155 meters. 160, sorry, yeah. The hang time on these shots are absolutely mind-blowing. This wasn't a perfect impact either, but at least this time the tail flares out. A sign of fatal damage, and this one goes down to the ground. Luckily for me, another one came in and I had another opportunity. Another one at 160 meters. Awesome. Again, not a perfect impact, but it does go down to the ground, and at this point we decide these long shots are just a little bit too ambitious in this wind, so we decided to pack up and head back up to the farmyard where we can take shelter between the trees and take some shorter shots. When we got there the wind was even stronger, so we knew we made the right choice. And knowing Cape Town conditions are only going to get worse, so we couldn't afford to waste any time.
So that was 63 meters.
Maggie starts off by hitting this one with a solid thud. If you would like to know how we go about shooting in wind, we've covered this in the previous video where we go into full detail about that, and we also show you more detail about the guns we use today because we use the same guns. We really appreciate it, and I think you'll enjoy that one as well. You can watch it by clicking the card in the top right corner or finding the link down in the description. Down he goes, 99 meters. Yeah, this gun is accurate. Not an easy shot through all the twigs, but I'm happy with the result.
Yes, 55 meters.
Solid shot and amazing knockdown power from Fat Bastard. Just as we got comfortable, we got interrupted by a herd of cattle being chased through our shooting area. Never a dull moment.
Meters. The wind is pumping.
The wind was getting worse by the minute, but luckily we had the right tools for the job. This is the first time in a long while that I've seen a little spiral from Fat Bastard, so I'm just gonna write this off as a little air bubble in the lead.
I say that's 65 meters.
The very next slug flies true again and hits this one with authority. The reason why there are so many doves and pigeons on this area of the farm is because this is where they store and process all the food for the cattle. The surrounding trees and buildings also provide shelter, and all this together makes for a target-rich environment.
Yes. 35 meters.
Say 63 meters.
Tielman holds nicely for the wind here, and the expansion of the slug does the rest.
Oh, a nice solid here at 90 meters.
Again a perfect hold and a solid impact. We've been asked a few times how we know what range our targets are. Well, that's easy. We use a laser rangefinder, and in this case a Leica Rangemaster, and then it's simply a case of dialing in the shot.
64 meters in very strong wind.
If you look closely, you can actually see all the feed he has eaten exploding out of his crop.
Yo, 68 meters.
Down he goes, 82 meters. I think it was a headshot, it looked like it. This was actually in the neck, and the result is the same, an uncontrollable flapping down to the ground. There you go, 60 meters. This one moves in the shot, but luckily Fat Bastard stops him in his tracks.
Hey, that's 53 meters.
And again you can see all the feed exploding out of his crop. Down he goes, 97 meters. This is what Maggie calls a coffin shot, no movement at all, and man is it satisfying. Well, this is where we called it a day because the wind was getting unbearable, but we enjoyed it nonetheless. Well, that is it, we are done. Another episode in heavy wind, just like the previous one, so if you haven't watched it, go and check that out as well. We can't complain about the performance of these guns. This was definitely not possible a few years back, and now we can come out in conditions like this and take pigeons and doves down. Such a cool experience. Yeah, so if you like this video, please like it and remember to subscribe, and then we hope to see you next time. Cheers.